Yes, I'm ready. This is gonna be excellent.
I'm fine, thank
That's
you.
so close to
So why are we here? To sing. Oh, breast cancer awareness?
Yes.
Oh, what kind? Are you guys performing?
Yes.
What are you performing?
Promise.
You do you know the song?
Yes.
All right, let's hear it. Are you ready? Are they really performing? All right, let's hear. We're ready.
Where's the breast cancer?
Kim, you okay?
Who are you singing to? My question. Are we singing to me?
Kristen, you okay?
Yeah.
Are you confused?
I am. Confused, but
Let's hear a song.
All right, we're ready.
are you gonna sing, right?
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
Well, we'll go without the music, okay, guys?
Okay, good.
I'm so confused now. I don't know what's going on.
She's like, I'm so confused.
Starting to sweat. Okay, guys, let's sing. You guys know the song, all right? After 2, 1, 2.
I am a promise. I am a possibility. I am a promise. With a capital P. I am a great big bundle of potentiality. And I am learning to hear God's voice, and I am trying to make the right choice. I am a promise to be anything God wants me to be. I can go anywhere that He wants me to go. I can be anything that He wants me to be. I can climb the high mountain. I can cross the wide sea. I am a great big promise, you see. I am a promise. I am a possibility. I am a promise. With a capital P. I am a great big bundle of potentiality. And I am learning to hear God's voice, and I am trying to make the right choice. I am a promise to be anything God wants me to be. I am a promise to be anything God wants me to be.
What's that? You guys did such a great job. Kristen, all that thing I keep hearing you say is, I'm so confused.
I am.
I'm so confused. Well, listen, honey, I've been accused of that too. I've been
I
accused
know
of that
whenever
too.
you come around.
What happens when I come around?
Well, you help people. And, oh.
Well, Kristen, on July 27th, 2 years ago, I talked my best friend, Kimberly, and my daughter into taking a ride with me. And on that day, I had absolutely no idea exactly what I wanted to do, but I knew I wanted to do something. There are two things I knew for sure: that I have a platform that people gravitated to. So I knew I had the attention of hundreds of thousands of people through a blog, right? That I knew. The second thing I knew is that we are stronger together. And so on that day, on July 27th, not ever having used Facebook ever before for live, Facebook Live, I went into a cupcake shop and I spent $500 for a cupcake. Kristen, I did that. And I did that, and I got more out of it than anybody because it fed me. It showed that as a community, we are stronger together.
Okay.
And from there, I went on 30 more times along, and the community kept growing and growing and growing. And before long, people from all over the world knew what we were doing as a community for each other.
Okay.
Now, where do you think you fit into all of
I
that?
know. Well, I do love to help, and but I don't help like you do.
Well, yes, you do. And so,
So confused.
somewhere
I'm not good at
along
this
the way, I decided that I need to move on, that my season is done. My season of giving is not over, but the way in which I do it is done. And I thought to myself, what is the most fantastic way What is the most ideal way to leave a legacy behind? And I figured that the best way for me to you're crying.
Sorry.
The best way for me to leave a legacy and the best way for me to move on is to sow into somebody who's already sowing into people. Sow into the next generation. Sow into somebody who I know understands and gets it. Because I know how much you care for your babies, and I know how hard this gets, and I know that you're at the beginning of something extremely wonderful. How do I know? I know because I coach you. You're one of my mentees.
Yes, you're awesome.
And I thought there's absolutely no better way for me to segue into my next new beginning than to leave behind sowing into you. And so 150 of my friends got together.
Okay. Oh, God.
And there's a few things I know about you,
Okay.
Kristen.
Okay.
The first thing I know is that you need a web designer.
Oh, jeez. Don't tell them my business.
Don't tell them my business. And so there's
Yes,
a group of my friends who came together, and today, my dear, there is Quick Copy and Sumter's Web Design. You have a free website being designed for you.
Oh, God. Thank you.
The second thing I want you to know is there's a ship to your school from another school, black-owned business, will be school supplies from Paint Me Perfect out of Richmond, Virginia.
Oh, they love to paint.
Yes!
Okay. Okay.
There's another school here called Show Me Love Learning Academy, and they too have put together a group of supplies being shipped to your school.
I never thought it's this.
We're not done.
Oh, gosh.
One of the things that I personally know from having personally coached you is you need help, dear. You have a great school, a great curriculum, fantastic students, great administration, but you have to grow in order to survive.
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
And so I have a fellow Bison. I went to Howard University, and a fellow Bison, Stephen Jackson, CEO of Education Consulting, is going to provide you a grant writer
Oh, wow. Okay.
and business consulting for a year.
Oh, that's awesome.
Oh, we're not
Oh,
done.
God.
Paper towels and toilet tissue will be provided to you by VernTech. VernTech is Allison's friend, right? Customer. Friend. Okay, and then, where's the other teacher? Where's the other teacher? Okay, well, you along with your other teacher are gonna have a spa day by Ewe Days Fresh Spa. Not only are they gonna have a day, oh my God, and all the services that are provided are just like this long, plus a 6-month membership.
Oh, my God.
And I should tell you that Ewe Day Fresh Spa was one of the ambushes I did. Well, a soror, I can't remember the number, but it was around 9-ish out of 30. You're going on a field trip next week, right?
Yeah.
Did you guys know you're going on a field trip next week?
Yeah.
Well, all of your snacks have been provided by Anointed Hands for Caring. Anointed Hands for Caring. And then the last thing I want to share with you is we are also, one of your parents, and I know she probably doesn't want me to call her name, but her name's in here, is blessing you with a full logo and design package.
Oh.
Yes. Yes. But you know what? That's great.
awesome.
Those are all great. Isn't that a great thing? Let's give a round of applause. There again lies, there's one thing to have the tools, yeah? It's one thing to have people come together and know what you need and just sew in just because. That is one thing. But one of the other things I know, my darling, and I'm not telling your business, but just a little tiny bit, is this woman has not paid herself since this school began. And that we're going to change. And the way that we're going to change that is we're going to begin to both grow the student population and make sure that you have all of the resources that you need to be in a location that attracts a greater population of students, okay?
Okay.
We want to be able to do that. So, those types of things take money. And so, Michael, are you ready?
Absolutely.
His sister says I'm ready. Hannah says I'm ready, but
No,
it's...
I gotta be extra.
So I want you to know that this is the last time. This is my final ambush, and more than 150 people came to. Oh, you're crying, sweetheart. My daughter. More than 100. Come with us. You're her daughter. Come with us. More than 150 people came together to sow into your school because we believe in what you're doing. Your homeschool means a lot, and what you're doing means a lot. And homeschooling is one of the fastest growing populations for education in the Black community ever, amongst all. So we understand and we appreciate it. Now, this is just a little part. We would like to give you the grand finale, but in order to give you the grand finale, we're going to have to take a few steps, okay? You thought this couldn't get any better? You okay, sweet potatoes? So, I want you to take this $1,000 and I hope and pray that that goes a long way towards helping you, sweetheart. It'll help you, I do pray. We're going to go into another room, and I just want to say ahead of time that what you're doing with Crown is awesome. There's something that's going to happen. We're at Eagles Landing, everybody, and Design Creations. Did I say that right? Design Creatives or Design Creations? Divine Celebrations, I apologize. Divine Celebrations, you can see I'm learning, was a big part of what's about to happen in terms of the celebration. So we're going to have you walk a couple feet. We'll keep the camera on us all. If you guys would walk a few feet, we'll say our final goodbye. Now, y'all, thank you so much for that song. It was absolutely fantastic.
I'm sorry.
All right, come with me. Come with me, Kristen. Hey, listen, I want to go to Popeyes after this. Come on. All right, you ready? All right. All right, so, look, I have my handsome friends here. All right, and so, last... Yeah. So this is so you guys, for everybody that has supported the ambushes for the last 2.5 years, I want to say my sincere thank you. Thank you for trusting me. Thank you for believing in this movement. Thank you for being part of the village. We've expanded significantly. You can see this is the joy that we've tried to bring to people time and time and time again. So in this grand finale, and before I go off and take a really big break and figure out what I'm going to do next with my life, I would like to present you with the briefcase. Let's drop the balloons because this is going to be huge. Are you guys okay? What we would like to present to you. What we'd like to present to you is another $6,500. You guys give her a hug. Honey, before we say goodbye, and I know this, you guys are just full of glee. What do you want to say to all of our friends out there before we say goodbye?
I know they would all.
Champagne?
They would all say that I never am short for words in the classroom, but I am so short for words because I'm so overwhelmed. I just want to say thank you so much, Detra. You're amazing. I'm so sorry and I'm so happy for you at the same time that you're moving on, but so many have been blessed by you and your energy and your efforts. My parents are awesome. I see all y'all, and they always are very supportive of me, and so it means the world to me that you guys would do all of this.
All right, you ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, say thank you, Facebook.
Thank you,